Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter, Selenia. Last time we were here, which was just yesterday actually, we put out some of our fish farms, and I think 8 or 9 of them or so, and then went out and finished exploring this area, and then took the zip line, well, tram line, but zip line, down from there to here, and finished exploring this area, and then drove back around to continue the surface exploration out here. If I recall correctly, we have explored everything here fully, except for some of the 250 Mega TI ice that's in this area. All of this in through here, all of this in through here, and now we're up into here. We need to come back around this way yet. I don't know how far this goes. I guess it goes all the way out to there. Come around this way yet, and then back through all of this. We should re-explore this area, all of this and all of this, all the way up to that water there. And that should be the exploration. But we are close to 250 Mega TI. We're at 244. And so before we do that, before we go out to do some exploration, I wanted to show you around a little bit. I added another power thingy because, well, we needed it. We were kind of close. I think it was at 500 kilowatts or something left. And I put out some more of the fish farms along here. There's 4 of them here now. And we have a string of them here, we have a string of them here, we have a string of them here. So we've got quite a few, and I have 8 more eggs, 2 of the Strabos. Strabo? Something, whatever they're called. And then a few others that we can maybe put out here with a animals booster. If we can make some of those, which I think we can at the quartz maker thingy. I also put some windows in, as you can see, and I did a little organization sorting of things. Moved all the suits into here, moved all the BP chips into here, but I do need to take these ones and maybe a couple of these other ones over here, just to either delete them. Yeah, for the rocket, the chips that were there, and then that's all we have. Okay, good. I can't remember even which rocket it was, but one of the rockets we already have, so that's good. And so we have quite a few of those that we don't need, but that's okay. And then I put these guys in a little display case. We had 3 of those and 1 of those, so there they are. Let's see. Insects. No, we want animals, not insects. Well, we could want some insect ones too, but we want animals fuses, and do I have any? Growth, oxygen, energy, lots of energies. And, just sneeze, sorry about that. We have 1 animal fuse. So we could use that for fish, but I think we might be better off saving it for mammals. Just because, well, the mammals are a little bit better. I'm assuming we get one of these, right? We get the ability to make this either listed here or listed here. Trade. Let's see. Energy. No, I thought we got the ability to make these at some point. Guess not, unless they're here. Growth, or maybe they're on the other planet. I don't want to click on Aqualis because I want to make it. I want to kind of make it be. Well, we can click on it, I guess. Animals. Okay, so that's where the animals one is. All right. Well, we have to get to Aqualis first then. I tried to look as little as possible of it. So I did that, and then I also put out, I had a bunch of heat fuses, so I also put out a heat booster here in amongst these furnaces, or these heaters. The trees have kind of grown a little bit into this area, but I'm not going to fret it too much. It's fine. But yeah, these redwoods have gotten, well, giant. And then I also added 2 single-size compartments back here. And I moved back here the all the flowers, all the plants, that is. So I have these few high ones. Actually, there's just 2 of them in here. And then the Tuscas by themselves, the Nolnas by themselves, the Pasteros all by themselves because, well, we have a lot of those. And then right now I'm sharing, at least for right now, with the Lermas and the Shangas. And that may change as I need to. And then on this side, I forgot that the squash being harvested out here means that the bots don't have access, or the autocrafters don't have access to it. So we needed to fly it in. Then I was like, well, while I'm doing that, I might as well also have storage for the rest of the stuff. And it seems like maybe I have too much eggplant or not enough beans or mushrooms. But we're only using the beans for food, and we're making quite a bit of food. So we should be okay on that front. It was also suggested to use an atmospheric water collector to collect water here at the base that I don't offer to logistics. And I could, and I almost did, except that I noticed that our water storage is full, so I don't need it. Our oxygen is now down to 0 per second, which means that while we don't get oxygen back yet from the atmosphere, we no longer are spending it, or we're spending less than 0.1 per second. Whichever way it works, I'm not sure. I procrastinated and filibustered enough that we are just about ready to pop a breathable atmosphere, which makes sense given that that's at 0. And we're there. Natural life is our next goal. We also unlocked Tier 2 asteroid attraction rockets. We should probably launch some of those rockets. Did we get another Tier 2, I think, maybe last time? I don't remember. Let's go take a look here. Tier 2 asteroid attraction. There's an animals. Actually, we should launch. We don't have any genetic traits yet, but we could get some. I could also just launch some of these other ones. Did I launch any? I don't think I launched any insect ones. I think I did the first 4. So let's launch a couple of each of these. Oh, there's what the selenium is for. Great. Let's I'm going to keep that on silicon. I'm just going to pick up a few selenium. I know I have some in storage, but there's also a ridiculous amount here on the ground, so I can pick up some and then we can mine it later. I should probably put up more miners, but I haven't yet. Oh, we can also put an insect booster by the beehives. How good are those for harvest for insect? 890 versus not the fish, but the butterfly farms 875. It's about the same. And these also give plants, so maybe those are the better ones to do anyway. Yeah, those are probably the better ones to do. Yeah. So we'll do the beehives. I need 6 of these. That's 6. Good. 2. Oh, and I also split apart the quartz again, putting solar into the wrong box because we had too many of those. Wait a minute, what is this? Heat multiplier fuses. Do I have any more heat multiplier fuses? I don't. I guess we can't do that one. Dang it. We'll do it after we get some more heat multiplier fuses. We'll have to, you know what we should do? Let's redump this stuff. Let's go ahead and launch 2 of those rockets that I've got pinned there, though, still. Just want to check, though. This one. Yeah, 2 of the insect ones are the ones we want to do. So 2 of those things, 2 of those things, 2 of those things. Osmium rods. Over here, Wally. 2 of those. And then rockets are over here. Regular rockets. We've got a lot of tier 2 rockets here. We'll be able to spend those fairly soon, fairly quickly. And then that's mutagen tier 2. 2 of those. And then a bunch of bees. Not silkworm, but bees. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's launch 2 of these rockets back to back. And we'll get at least some insect boosting. And then we could probably build a trade rocket and import some of the fuses that we can buy. Assuming we should have plenty of points, right? Insect. Engage. Alrighty. Covered in bees. What was that? And then, trade rocket. What is that going to cost me? Uranium rod. Per alloy rod. Rocket and 3 circuits, and those are next to each other over here. 2, 3. One of those. I only need one of these because I'm just going to use it for importing. I'm not going to export anything. This one. Can I get it to snap? Yes, I can. That way? Sure, why not? Oh, you can make the steps disappear. Let's not do that way then. Let's turn it 1 tick this way. Yeah. If it'll accept that position. There you go. So let's import, or let's buy. We have only 32,000 tokens. Let's buy a couple of heat fuses. You know what? Actually, let me go take a look at something. I need also some pressure fuses. I need 2 of them, I think. Plenty of energy, plenty of growth. I did put also a growth fuse out where the algae is, because it works on algae as well. Oxygen. I could use another oxygen, maybe. Plant. Maybe pressure. I need 2 pressures and a heat, for sure. We could probably sell some of these production ones, too. But 2 pressures and a heat will do for now. Unless there's anything else I want. Nah. That'll do for now. Beat it. And you should get the boost from that booster as well. Which means you should take less than 600 seconds. Wait. Raid rocket multiplier. Yeah, why does that not multiply you? That's the ones we used. I thought that was the ones we used on Humble and it was boosting it. I don't know. Maybe I have to reset it? Try resetting it. Maybe it didn't take full effect for some reason. Yeah, there it goes. Now it's there. Yeah, okay. That's a bug. Much less time now. Good. Hydration critical. Oh no. Gulp. And let me grab a bit of beans here. And I think we will go out and continue our exploration now. Yeah, I think so. So, teleporter. I think that was everything that I did. I don't think I did anything else. I left that one blank because that's where all my screens are, and I left this one blank because that's where all my posters are. I may eventually do something different with that, but for now, I like it. Come on. Down there. Light. There we go. Disease. Light. I didn't want to delete that yet. Take these. Ah, we need fusion cores. How many? Just 1? Okay, good. That means we've got to re-explore this place, though. I figured we'd see one of those here. Oh, and I also didn't have one of these chips back at the base, too. I forgot. So let's just put the teleporter down right in here. Head back already. Grab that other chip, as well as 1 fusion thingy. Oh, and I also cleaned out the dumps. So this dump here has some stuff in it, but not a lot. And this one is totally empty. Except that I need that, I need this, and I need one of those. Do it. There we go. Back in here, you can have that. And we can continue our exploration. We'll just kind of have to circle back through everything. We'll go upstairs after this. I actually need this iron, sort of. I mean, I could mine it, but because somebody... Rare larva right there. Because somebody spent a bunch of iron on windows and storage containers and things. I don't know who that was. Trash can. Another trash can. Door is open. I don't think it was... I think it was one of the ones that was closed before. The only problem with carrying around your teleporter with you is you don't have as much storage space then, I guess. But at the tier 7 backpack level, maybe it doesn't matter much. Drop teleporter down, maybe over here someplace. I guess I could pick up the rest of that stuff while I was here. All of those minus these. While I was there, after I put the teleporter down, I could fill my bag back up again. Be alright. I feel like I've been here before. I have. So that means that this floor has a... Go upstairs while we're here. To make sure there wasn't anything that opened. This floor had a spot that needed to be... It was circular. That was a loop, I think. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. It didn't. But I'm redoing part of it now, so we'll just keep redoing it. Looking for open doors. That's the problem with exploring half of this place one day and then half the next. You forget, or I forget. We went in there. Where what everything looked like, but we did not go up these stairs. So I did want to do that part. Some seeds. Oh, some wheat seeds. Well, I'll take those. Sure. The other ones might get shredded. And that was some space food. Alright. And a thing. Aren't collectible. This. Take this iron till I run out of room. Put down the teleporter. Backwards. I guess it was kind of a loop, but not severe of a loop as I feared it would be. There you go. I saw them taking stuff to the shredder, so that was probably the rest of the iron. Once again, I should have finished deconstructing this stuff before I teleported. Water bottle's nice, though. Okay. Did that mess. We came back this way. And then we went through here. Found that. Through this way. Yeah. Did that. Looped back around here, and we came back to the double steps there. Okay. The double steps down, that is. And then we can turn right. Got a box here. No doors here. Oh, that can come out. So can that. Didn't catch those the first time we were here. Those two. I forgot that this place had some deconstructibles, although those aren't responding well to the targeting system there. But they're just worth iron. We already have those blueprints, I'm pretty sure, so. Oh, titanium and cobalt. And we have to re-find that key door down here someplace. That door might have opened, or is this the exit? This is the exit. Okay. In that case, we go back in. See what I had for room left. Oh, down there in the end is where the key door is. Right. But we also have this. And then you two. And this is going to be a big vault room. So let's put the teleporter down once again. This time, I'm going to loot the vaults. And then teleport. Come and get it. Yeah, I just heard the scrapper scrap. Alright, down here. This one. These. These. And these. Go back again. Dump another dump. We have too many rockets now, I see. And I also have too many green quartz, whatever those are called again. I don't remember what those are called. Something quartz. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vaults in this vault. We did that one, right? Yeah. And then let's go this way, and this takes us back to the vehicle bay. So then we can just turn around and leave. Because we're done in here now, I hope. Nope, that was that way. This way. Zigzag, and out. There's a pretty lucrative random joint here. Oh, I forgot there was an upstairs or an outside to it still, or outer part to it. Did we explore all of it out here? I guess so. That was all there was. Okay. All right, so that is that. So we were exploring this area, so let's kind of stay maybe around the edge-ish here. Looking for chests, of course, because I like my loot. Looking for hermit caves, of course, because they seem to have loot in them. Finding not much here. Let me have control of my mouse, please. Okay. Control my camera, not the mouse. The mouse is working fine. It's the camera that's the problem. Pull an E-brake there. That way. Let's go up that way, because we kind of already came through the part that I was facing. This way is at least different. Although it leads to the same place, so we were already down there. I think we're okay without having to go back down there, because that's where we got hit with the osmium impacts toward the end of the last one. There's a blue chest right there. I'll take that. Thank you. How? Okay, and now I'm turned around the wrong way. I'm not sure how I rolled that, but okay. I don't think I either need or want to go out onto the rock there. I don't think there's going to be anything out there. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's going to be anything out there. I think that's kind of symbolizing the end of the road. If there were actually a road here, of course. Let's loop back this way and kind of do a bit of a zigzag here. Maybe. Can I climb this? No, I cannot. Alright, well then, ooh, there's a little bit of a terrain glitch there. There's not much out here, though. Like the end of the world as we know it. And I feel like flying. Yeah, that's the end of the road. Hint, hint, don't go any further. Ah, there's the osmium, and also there looks like there might be... Maybe not. No, that's just rocks. Okay. Like some of this osmium. We could use it now. Ooh, Koa's helmet. Well, I think that might be worth a thumbnail. Aluminum, too. Not that we need aluminum. I shouldn't even pick that up. So much aluminum. So that's what the osmium streak here leads us toward, or points us toward, is the helmet. That's what you're following when you're following the osmium here. Anything else that looks useful or interesting out here? I don't know. Hydration low. We're going to need to make our way back to the base then. I will do a little bit of looting, and you can see the oxygen now is at infinite, by the way. Do a little bit of looting of this. We're going to go back in there, but I want to go ahead and collect this osmium, and then we'll go back to the truck. Or we'll just teleport from wherever, it doesn't matter. But I do need to move the truck. Definitely want to go up into that grove of trees there, too. That's awfully suspicious. Don't so much need the truck anymore, though. Maybe we just do away with it. Because we don't need it for oxygen anymore. So let's just put it in storage. There's a regular one. Yeah. All right, back we go. And I think I can fly just about the same speed that the truck moves. So it's really just inconvenience at that point. That's barren wasteland over there. I do still need to check this area maybe a little bit though. We do that after we go to the hermit cave there. Finish up looking around this grove of trees. Maybe it's just a grove of trees. Oh, there's a chest over there. So interesting that there aren't any special chests here on Selenia. I mean, there's a lot of good loot in the regular chests, so maybe they just decided, let's just put it in the regular chest and not bother with the special ones. Alright, so I think we'll turn back around here. The crap on the ground is your... Oh, I didn't hydrate while I was back in town. Oops. Hydrate. Dropped off the stuff, didn't hydrate. That too, drop off more stuff. Let the base do its thing. Is it a grove of trees or a copse of trees? Could be either. Sneak into Koa's Hermit Cave again. I wonder if there was any 250 Mega TI ice here or not. Already read that. 3017. Then the crystal. And 3016. And I guess that was it for Koa. Okay. Chest right there. Glad I came back out this way. Kind of drove along that ridge, so we don't necessarily need to go back down or go up and over it. Plus, there's nothing on the ground, so there's probably not any chests up there either. Probably. This is where we came up the first time? No, this is not where we came up the first time. We came up the first time over there where we just poked our eyes down. Again, there's some blue glowing out here though. I'll take those. And some of it's just lights, but a couple of osmium. I'll take it. Now up here is where we came up, I think. And there's another osmium. The osmium's kind of maybe a beacon to beckon you. Yeah. So let's go maybe up this way. Kind of already did it, I guess. Definitely going to want to go down there, but do I need to finish looking around up here first? I think I should. We already were down there somewhere once. Driving through. Yeah, I think the truck is more of a liability. Once you don't need the oxygen anymore, I think it's more of a liability. Even then, I suppose you could just pick it up, put it in your pocket. Yeah, this must have been ice here before. Put it in your pocket and then... put it out when you need oxygen, I suppose. That feels a little, I don't know, a little too cheaty, I guess, to do that all the time. I mean, I picked it up and put it in my pocket once or twice here in Selenia, and I obviously carried it here in my pocket from Humble. But, I don't know. Doing it repeatedly is what I guess feels weird. Alright, so this should be kind of a good point here, I guess. 'Cause we drove through here the first time. And I don't think we missed anything. I guess we could go all the way back and then turn back around again. Maybe the truck is a little bit faster movement speed-wise, but I can't look around as easily. So it's a little bit of a wash, I guess. Yeah, nothing else here. Still feel like there was 250 Mega TI ice there someplace, but I don't remember where it was. I guess I should go back and look at that episode where we explored that the first time, just to make sure. But we do need to go all the way out to this one again, way over here to the east, because there was some 250 in there. Plus we need to go and get the frogs once the frogs are available. Whenever that actually is, I don't know. And we got to go back to the central one, or the northern one, I guess, technically, to get more frogs from there too. And then we have the southern one to revisit as well. We're back where we landed. And I don't think we even saw that one without the simpler ice. We didn't start really boosting TI till we established the central base. So we'll need to definitely go out there and do something with that. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff to explore here. Maybe we go back through here. I'm going to do a little peek off the edge there. If there's anything... Collect. We did do some collection before on the previous trip, so there may not be any. This way, I can't remember which way we drove, so I need to rescan everything. Or miss stuff like that right there, for example. And I was mentioning mods last time. One of the mods that I saw was a mod that removes all the ore that's randomly on the ground, which you obviously don't want to do until you're done exploring, because otherwise you'll miss... Ooh, there's a hermit cave. Almost missed it. Otherwise you'll miss stuff, or you'll need it and you won't have it, or something. Put down the teleporter and teleport. That's what it's called, for a reason. We have all the things. Quick check over here, make sure there's nothing. Okay. Let's go up and into here. I mean, maybe on the roof of it. Maybe up here in the mountain after all. Now, this feels like not really supposed to be here kind of looking mountain. But maybe on the roof. Or a cave roof. Nope, nothing. Alrighty. I like hermit caves. They're good for loot. There's also a nice, I guess, story piece for this planet. To have those hermit caves. But that's kind of blocked, kind of not. We should go up into there though, from this way anyway. There might be something good there. Who knows? We have been here, obviously, because these are our trees. There's a tree spreader around here someplace, right there. Okay. A couple of my trees came down in here too. That's the crevasse we fell into on our first drive this way. Because we were mid-air. I think there was ice here. We couldn't come up this way. There's probably something hidden here. But it could just be one of those false positive ices. Or maybe it was more blocking us here? I don't remember. Anybody down here? Hermit? Hermit at the cave? It still looks like there's population on that planet. I don't know if that's supposed to be humble, and so that's or prime, and so that's our established. It's hinting at our established base there, or what? But yeah, looks like there's lights there, like city lights or civilization anyway. I think we're done with that complex now. Although, I think it was Verna in the comments made a comment about my comment about mining Blazar. And if you can mine Blazar, I imagine that's where you can mine it. Whether you can mine it or not, I don't know. But if you can, I imagine that's where you do it. Getting dark out now. I also wonder about the composition. Is that ice still? It is still ice. Composition of this system. Like, we're on a moon, we know that. Is that... It's not Aqualis, because Aqualis is presumably covered in water. That planet's awful dang close. That planet's awful dang close. Is this system... artificial? And also... is Prime... guess, based on the star map, they're all in the same system. Prime, Humble, Selenia, and Aqualis are all in the same system, so I guess that's the implication. Although it's kind of weird, also. Also kind of weird that I haven't seen any chests in a while. I mean, yes, this is the area that we probably drove through already. But also... thought that was going to be a hermit cave there. But also, I don't think I was that thorough. That's a hermit cave, though. I think we did this one. No, we did not. No, we did not. Stuff. I also saw a mod that allows you to deconstruct these chests when there's stuff in them. And just keep the stuff, and to put the stuff in your inventory. Or drops it on the ground if you don't have inventory space, which seems like it would be good. Although I could definitely see myself screwing that up and deconstructing something in the base accidentally, and at least with stuff in it, with the chance of stuff in those buildings at the base, you don't accidentally deconstruct something you want to keep. This also looks like it could be a hermit cave rock. That's the one we just looked in, but it's not, apparently. Something right there. Let's loop back through this a little bit before we go that way, though. So let's go like north. I always love the somethings there that you can see from the map. You know for sure there's something there. This is where we found... we were up here somewhere already. And looted some chests and things. Hydration low again. Maybe in this area or something. Don't remember exactly, but we were up in this area someplace. Probably was this rock because we put the plants over there. Or the trees over there, I mean. Well, of course, we need to go along down there again. But I think we can get at that from the other side. Yep. Do that on the way back, I guess. We need to teleport again pretty soon. Pretty soon. Up in here and then around like that, I guess. If I miss anything, please tell me. Yep, there's some domes out there. Yep, there's a chest right there. I almost missed it. Alright, so I think we probably didn't miss anything in the middle here. Real hard to tell where the chests are when there's cobalt, and even the selenium looks a little bit similar in color. That would be a bug. Oh, critical hydration. Let's beam out. This. And that. And this. And that. And those again. And beam back. Past 300 Giga TI. Not bad. Over 50 in one episode. Another hermit cave and that complex. Let's grab the hermit cave first. And we'll go into the complex. Just a 2-chest cave here. I like how there's these random tubes kind of laying around. Like, is that like a heating tube or a life support of some kind anyway tube? Alright, this is a dome complex, so we might find something interesting in here. We'll probably find something interesting in here. Like that 3-dome connected complex like we saw on Humble, though. Interesting. Blazar quartz in jars again. Seen that someplace before. Nothing targetable. Very, very suspicious. Including these fridge-like things. No, there aren't any fridge-like things. Okay, let's go in this one then. There's a fridge-like thing. Alright, there's some DNA. Another fridge. Some more DNA. I'll have to put up a box for those traits. And then there's a chest. Lots of cosmic quartzes in this expansion. That's just a regular old bug, right? Yep, common. Lots of cosmics here, which is interesting also. Let's teleport back with what we've got. And it's gonna be rough. I think we have too many circuits also. Like, circuits are pretty full before. We'll see. Obsidian looks pretty full too. It is full. Okay. Means I don't need to pick up the rest of the obsidian that we find on the ground either. If we go back over, or when we go back over to the other dome area. Did I check the roof of this hermit cave? I did now. Let's go up into there first. Nothing. Does this let me get down there? Maybe. Yeah, actually it is a shortcut down there. But I'm not going to go that way. We'll recircle that area when we come back around from this side, I think. There are copse of trees. And a dearth of chests. I don't mind the chests not being out in the random wilderness. As far as a style goes. Or, you know, the design or whatever the game goes. But the fact that it's both is what bothers me, because on one hand, I'm forced to basically explore every square meter of this place in order to find, if I want to find all the chests. But if I knew without doing so that I would not miss any as long as I went to all the POIs, that would be, it'd be better. But I don't know that with an absolute certainty, so I have to explore every square meter of this place. But that also helps make sure that I find all the POIs, like all the hermit caves and things. So I guess it's a little bit of both. Just down there. How far this way do I want to go? All the way in. Okay. Pick up the chest we saw down further down the hill. Because this is kind of an overlook again, so I don't want to... I mean, I could probably sneak down there. This is probably where ice was. Those little runs. And ice melted. Whether it was the 100 or whatever it was, the first one, 100 Mega TI, or the 250 Giga TI ones. It's obviously all gone by now. Give me that. And there's lots of good loot in these. The fact that we get, well, those, but also tier 2 rockets and fusion energy cells can't really balk at collecting these. Rods are also good. It looks like we're coming into a barrenness again. If that's the case... That's where we came down. If that's the case, then that's kind of good, because that gives us a hint of don't bother going any further. Yeah, see, that selenium almost looked like a chest for a second there. This looks like it could be another hermit cave. I think so. And then that is the way back, so let's go this way. Hermit cave. Alright, let's put the teleporter up, maybe right in here. Finish looting the hermit cave. Beam out. Drop off our mess of stuff again. Ouch. Yeah. I think this aluminum's gotta go. I guess I could just turn it on to shred, but... let's not shred it all. Shred that much of it. Somewhat random, but that much of it. Alright. Stick it to them with stick-ups. Alright. Let's see. Let's go this way. Stay on the, I guess, southeastern side, and then we'll go back along the waterfront there. More obsidian on this side of the water. Interesting. We'll definitely remember that's there in case we need it, but we don't use that much of it, so I will probably be okay with what I have for the rest of my life on this planet. Or moon, as the case may be. I can't remember even what it's used in, like, large bulk for. The boosters use it, but 3 of them per booster, and you really don't use that many boosters. Oh no, it's super alloy time. I gotta get out of here. And it should all be impacting over there where we were. Yep. We'll wait for it to be over with. We'll go back. Maybe we'll pick up a few. Maybe. Although we are just a hop away from going back into here. Not that it's that far from home, either. You know, though, maybe we should finish the exploration next time. Although next time is going to be a few days away. We have a new game coming tomorrow, if you're watching this live, of course. And so we have a little bit of time before we kind of get there. But it'll probably be by the weekend. I imagine we'll do another Planet Crafter, or at least on the weekend. And then we'll probably be weaving it in for the next couple of weeks at least. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.